Hello, I'm Captain Vile. Welcome to How Riddler is Riddler. Since comic book characters can be written by many different people and appear in many different pieces of media, there isn't a definitive version of a character. Just an unwritten list of rules for how they should look, act, and be written. Except, I wrote that unwritten list, and am now reviewing different Riddlers to see how Riddler they are. Here's a list of rules. I don't have time to go through all of them individually with you, so you're going to have to pause to read them yourself. Today we're looking at a Riddler specifically from Season 2 of The Batman 1966 show, played by John Astin, who also played Gomez Addams. A little history before we begin. After the first season of The Batman 1996 show, Frank Gorshin, the actor who played Riddler, won an Emmy for his role, and had gotten a new agent. This agent then demanded WB double Gorshin's salary. WB then denied this with a condescending letter. Gorshin then left the show, but the schedule had already been made, with Riddler showing up in an episode with no one to play him, so they made the Puzzler. Then they took the Puzzler behind the woodshed and shot him because no one liked him. After this, they got John Astin to play the Riddler, and that's who we're looking at today. So, how does Astin fill the large purple boots Gorshin stepped out of? Not really, but I'm sure Astin can handle being called chubby 50 years ago. It's short. As good as the stash is, Riddler shouldn't have one. Doesn't really fit him either, does it? Why isn't he wearing this? Only wears the one piece. No scene of him in the suit. Hard to miss. It's green. They're on several boxes, and his door. His belt, gloves, and mask. Yes, he uses it to... What, are you kidding me? It's made of plastic. They have crosswords on them, but they're not green or have any question marks, so no.
I'm going to confound them with conundrums, unnerve them with enigmas, perplex them with puzzles, until they wish they were dead.
He's very self-congratulating, but more unnerving than smug. Never calls it a game. It's never brought up. Never does anything to someone he didn't need to. He put his escape, plan, and lair at risk to Riddle. He's angry at losing, but never says Batman cheated. He certainly hates him, but it only goes that far.
You cringing knaves! There it is, you nearsighted nitwits. How can you lay brains play cards at a time like this?
Mostly his own henchman. Never shows up on a screen. He's not doing this to prove that he could, or to get back at anyone in Gotham. He could have just left. He didn't need to call out to them. He wants to take over the city by holding it hostage with a laser that he paid for by flooding a bank and robbing a millionaire, and stealing a golden cow, and made sure Batman wouldn't stop him by trapping him in a quicksand frosting on a cake. The location of his lair was an answer to a riddle he sent them. Now that we're finished with the evaluation, let's see how he scored. Not too bad. He's no Frank Gorshin, but not too bad. There's certainly an ego on this Riddler, but not quite enough. Astin would work much better as a scarecrow than Riddler. He has an unnerving glee rather than condescending self-assurance. Now, for what he could have done as Riddler. In the show, it's been a while since Riddler was in Gotham, so they could have expanded more on that. Riddler could have felt he needed to show Gotham that he hasn't lost his touch. That's why he has such a large-scale plan of taking the city hostage. Then he'll be even angrier at losing. All this effort to show he's still got it only to be beaten once he comes back again? While it's unfortunate Frank couldn't come back to play Riddler for Season 2, we all know in our hearts who the true Riddler of the Batman 1966 show was. If you feel I've made a mistake in my evaluation, or if you have a Riddler you'd like to see reviewed, please tell me. I might not get to him soon, but I plan on doing as many Riddlers as possible, so I will get to him eventually. Thank you for watching, and good violence.